Hello, amigos. Welcome to another story time.
Yes, but
Yeah,
the other story time we will be deleting again.
yeah. We tried to do another story time today, actually, and it went completely wrong. Um, what basically happened is I was coming to your house already planning to film a story time, and I thought maybe we could do one of those story time where it's story time. That remember when we did that one story time where we were going outside
Yes,
and we were walking and I was walking with the phone like this
yes.
and we were telling stories while walking.
It didn't succeed. So maybe next
This
time.
time it didn't succeed. This time back then it did succeed. It was one of the
Except you deleted the video.
Yeah, I
So
deleted the video because there was one I made the video, but before that I made kind of a test, kind of a blooper, kind of like a shitty little clip video that I didn't need. It was like 14 seconds long, and it was just some stupid shit. So I didn't need that, so I decided to just delete it. But I instead of deleting that one, I accidentally deleted the video, and I still had this shitty piece of shit clip. Yeah, if you're wondering what's happening right now, David is taunting his dog. He's taunting Jeb. Um, but yeah, that won't because it sucks because uh, at that moment when we were doing that story time, we had a lot to say, right?
yes, we
Like
did. We did.
yeah, because there was like so many things we saw while we were on a walk.
Yes.
So yeah, so I thought maybe it's fun to do that this time too. The weather is nice, and let's go get some ice cream. I thought let's go film us getting ice cream, but
Yes.
the ice cream shop turned out to be farther away than it actually was. David still needed to walk Jeb. Yeah, this is Jeb from the previous story time, but as you can see, he's grown a lot since then. He's a big boy now.
Yes. He's
He's
a
a
big,
he's a big
big.
and he doesn't want to be on camera anymore, or maybe he does. I don't know. Nah, now he's not gonna be on camera. But
Oh, speaking of the dog, this is the exact same place where we filmed, and Jeff was also distracting us.
yes,
Remember?
yes. How the times have changed, I
Yes.
guess. I mean, nothing has really changed, but
Not
and
really.
that's kind of the point, but that's the point of the joke, so I just ruined it. We went to the ice cream store.
Yes.
David still needed to walk Jeb, and he's licking my headphones now. My headphones taste good. When the sound tastes good, when the sound is respectable, but the chips are impeccable.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, we went to the
Now
ice.
he's
We
licking your
needed
chest,
to. He's sniffing actually.
sniffing.
Yeah. He was um the video. That we went to the ice cream
Yes.
the ice cream store, and and yeah, you still needed to walk your dog, and I thought decided we could go walking to the ice cream store because I didn't have my bike with me, and but I kind of underestimated the distance. It was a lot farther away than I had initially thought. So we decided to
Well,
go.
apparently there is an easier way to go get there. Except you have to walk way really far, so it takes around 20 or 30 minutes or so to get there.
Well, then it's not easier if it's longer.
It's longer.
Yeah, if it's longer, then it's not easier. Because the hard part was the fact that it was so long. But and I didn't have my bike with me. So you asked maybe we could. You said you had an extra bike, so I thought what let's just go by bike because you didn't remember the name of the place, so I couldn't look it up on maps to figure out how long the distance would be
Wait. Did
walking.
you look up the name right now when we gone there, or you didn't?
Well, I tried, but I didn't know the name, so
Oh shit.
I couldn't have. But yeah. So I said maybe we should get the bikes, and then you said the ice cream, and then
Yes, I thought you meant bites, but not like a code language. I just said I thought you say bite as in eating. So
well, you don't bite ice cream either. You lick it, or you just
no, you
like
bite it. I bite it most of times.
fuck
I mean,
takes
I
like.
mean,
Isn't that like really bad? Like that like hurts your teeth, or
well,
like
I
I
do
get
that
a
all the
really
time.
bad feeling in my teeth when I do that.
Oh, I do that all the time, to be honest.
Okay,
But everybody has their own way of eating ice cream, I guess.
that's your weird ordeal.
Huh?
That's your weird thing.
No,
That's like I thought it was like
so my whole family does it actually, except my
yeah.
father. My
Well,
father just leaves the ice
I
cream.
made a joke, but I can't remember, so I'll just put the footage in here of me making the joke.
Which way you want to walk?
Um,
If you want to get ice cream, that's the ice cream is over right over there.
wait, are I thought we were going to get bikes.
Huh?
I thought we were going to get bikes.
Oh, you mean ice cream?
No, but when I say bikes, I don't mean ice cream. I mean, I thought we were going to get the bikes, so we could then get go get the ice cream.
Oh, you mean a bike? Oh,
Yeah.
that. Oh, yes, of course. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought how I remember we just go to the shopping mall and get some ice cream.
Oh no, I thought we were going to go to the same place. We were supposed to go get we got the ice cream last time, but yeah, no. But when I say bikes, I don't mean ice cream.
No, I thought you mean like biting something. I didn't understand it correctly.
No, but it was just kind of funny. Like, oh, so you want to go get the bikes? Bikes? You mean ice cream? No,
No.
I don't use code words. Bikes are ice cream, and
I didn't know.
a car is actually means hey you wanna go you wanna go to a massage parlor, and a tree is code for please I need help, please God.
No, trees means Mr. Beast.
But yeah, I really I need a haircut, don't I? I need a haircut.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a haircut very soon. For the video I'm gonna film, to look somewhat presentable. And this is
When I was on vacation, I already have a haircut, but it's already long, getting longer.
yeah.
Which I prefer that way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like you were completely sick of long hair.
No, the only reason why I was sick of long hair because on that vacation when I went there, my hair was extremely long and it was very hot. But if
Yeah.
like rather like these and hot, it's not extreme for it's not that extreme for me. So it's alright.
Yeah, what I really don't like about this hair is how this part is round. This isn't supposed to be round. It's a lot more. It looks too fluffy, too inviting. Well, maybe is this better? No, this is the worst. This is absolutely.
I know. To be honest,
My hair is
I
suffering.
don't care
It
much
wants to
or
go
less
to.
how my hair looks. The only reason why who cuts my hair is my parents always.
They're the only reason who cuts your hair.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the the problem is about the we wanted to go to the ice cream, so we got the bike. You said you had an extra bike
Yes.
that I could use. It was an electric bike apparently, and you couldn't, and there were no brakes in the little steps of the bike. You couldn't you couldn't pull in the brakes by going back. They were on the wheel, so you had to like go like that to pull the brakes.
Hey.
Instead of just pressing them like I'm used to. So that really sucked. It was I felt like I had barely any control whatsoever.
But it was a little bit of a new experience.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's not what I'm used to. So
apparently,
so
meet people who has that kind of bikes. I usually meet people who has like a brake, like at front.
well, my bike has both. So it has brakes on the front and brakes when going back.
But to be honest, I can bike on anything. So to me,
Yeah,
it's pretty much okay.
yeah. But it started raining on the way there, and then we went inside, and it really started raining, and it was the worst experience of my life. Well, that's no over exaggeration, but I don't think this experience in and of itself could have been any worse than it was. Maybe if like there was like some kind of fucking like, what are you looking at?
No, I was watching the dog.
Oh, you were watching it. It didn't look like that because you were looking at this, so it just looked like you were being weird.
No, I was watching the
No,
dog.
no, I get it because you see that on here, so you were, but like uh,
No, I was curious how the way how he was doing it.
it started raining really hard, and I don't think the experience could have been any worse. Maybe if there was like some kind of bank robber, just particularly on that day. No, actually, that would have been kind of exciting, so that would have made it less bad. So no, there literally couldn't have been a single way it could have been worse. So yes, we went in there. We ordered ice cream, and there were these parents with these insufferable little crotch goblins who were like screaming up the whole place. It was just filled with scream energy, with clouds of scream from these kids that were just running around, causing a fucking ruckus, and it was so annoying. I had to have my headphones on during the whole time, and it's like they were running around like fucking like and you almost stripped too, didn't you?
Yes, and the
Yeah.
woman was watching at me. She had the stare. If I fell down one of those children, she will make sure that I will get served with justice.
Yeah.
She has that stare specifically,
Yeah.
which to be honest, it's kind of my fault that I didn't watch on the floor, but it's also kind of their fault as well, because in a way you are responsible. You have the responsibility for the child,
Mm.
and if you don't watch your child when you're going, you cannot blame others.
Yeah, it's definitely all their fault also. Um, so like, oh yeah, how dare you almost trip over my kid who like runs right in front of you like some kind of deranged cat, like some kind of road runner. How dare you do that? Why can't you look out better? You know? And we were just sitting there having to listen to the screams and
Uh,
I
for me, the worst part about this that the kids' parents they were having an eyes on us, and we were just doing our business. We just looking at our phone and stuff, and they just kept staring,
yeah, yeah, and
especially towards me actually, because I'm doing nothing. I just tripped and that's it, and then after that they have this weird stare at me.
it's so yeah, it was so weird, and you couldn't blame it on racism because they were Asian as well. So yeah,
No, it wasn't the Asian. It was people from somewhere around Arabic.
oh well, then they were racist.
Hmm?
But well, then they were racist. But very interesting that like people are sitting there making the whole place worse for everyone with their annoying ass children, and they're looking at us like we're the weird ones. It's like going to a restaurant dressed normally, and then you just see a bunch of like people in clown costumes, jerking off, and then they look at you weird, and it's like, how why are you looking at me like I'm the weird one, like you're the weird one for not being weird.
And this not I wasn't doing like any typical like distracting stuff or any like
No, speaking of distracting stuff, I know some people were being distracting. It's like, what the fuck?
But on the way back, this old man, the way he was cycling on the roadway,
Yeah.
I was genuinely hoping he would turn that way, but no, it just went to the opposite. So he just went straight down, straight and straight. He's fat. Oh, I remember he looked fat, ugly, and has a big mustache. And no, I don't consider cooperating with the guy if I ever see him again. He's kind of a douchebag. And then you were crossing the road, which you have difficult times of
Yeah.
cycling my bicycle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The worst part was like I wanted to leave because of those fucking kids. They were so annoying, and right at exactly at that moment, the rain got heavier than ever. It was like I went to the toilet and I could hear it on the roof. It was just like they were like these big ass. So there was it was just a shower. It was just a fucking shower.
If I were alone in that situation, I would just go back, even if it
Yeah.
rained very hard.
Yeah,
I
you
really don't care.
You don't really care about the
No.
rain.
It's just water.
No.
Plus, for a joke, you will get a free shower.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yes.
And you really didn't care about the water. I remember you rode your bike right through a big and deep puddle. And
Yes.
I did as well, but I lifted my legs so my pants wouldn't get hit, but you didn't.
No, because I
You
didn't
just-
really care if it gets wet or not. In the end of the day, they will get dry.
Yeah, it was it was a shitty day, and some woman got mad at me for how I for
Yes.
yeah, well, what for again?
The way you were cycling on the roadway, you were stopping, and then you kind of like were like kind of like side communicating. You know what I mean? Like
Can you have that?
oh,
It's,
no.
but the the yeah, what happened there basically was like this bike was just so I just hated the fact that I kept forgetting that the brakes were on the front. So and you were
Yeah, I was worried. So I was like kept looking at you, and you know, like I was cycling. I don't know if you see it, but I was also like doing a thumbs up,
yeah.
indicating like, "Are you okay? Are you?" Because
No accidents happened, but
nothing happened.
like
But I was
when we left from the traffic light from the traffic stop, you were like very much next to me, and it's like I didn't know how to brake in time because you know the brakes were on the front and it was so confusing. So I didn't know where to go because I didn't want to hit you. So I went like the different direction, the direction of the road for cars.
If I'm gonna be very honest, if you even if you hit me, it's my those are my bikes, and it's my responsibility. So it really doesn't matter if you hit them or not.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter because I
and,
would have gotten into an accident too if that happened.
That's true. That's true.
But like
But there
I
was
kinda
green light as
worried.
well.
Yeah, well, that's why.
But
I
I
was,
wasn't thinking like, but in particularly, if you, I thought like, okay, I would just go right away, and you would go right away. But this woman, this ugly ass woman, who has big ass lips, and he was staring at you like this.
yeah. Wait, did she have big ass lips?
Yes.
What race is she? Because I'm kind of afraid you might be saying something that was it just like some random white Karen or
Yeah,
like,
white Karen.
okay, then it's okay. But yeah, racism against white people is fine. No, but she was like getting like like mad at. She was looking very angry at me, and because of the way I was crossing the street,
Yes.
she said, and it's like yeah, okay, thanks. thanks for informing me with that with that grumpy look, with that frumpy looking look on your face, because like obviously I did that because I just thought it would be so fun to go into
Hey, good job.
to go into the direction of the road of the cars, where because that would have just been so fun, you know. It's totally not because I had barely any control over the bike. So
But
thanks for the feedback.
what's your experience overall about the electric bike?
Well,
Was it,
terrible. But yeah, maybe if I get used to it, then it's better. But I don't. I just feel like it's easier when the brakes are in on the back, when where in the on the cycle than on the steering wheel. I mean, my bike has both, but like that's but I only use the ones in on the cycle and not the ones on the steering wheel. So yeah, the electric bike experience was horrible. I hated it, and like there were many times where I feared for my life, and um, but yeah, overall it was a pretty Gosling experience. It was Gosling. Um, it was Ryan Gosling,
but
but
it was a new experience, so it's
yeah, but
the only reason why I even have electric bikes, not because I'm lazy, because of far travel and coming on time.
yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, it was. You had to. You turned it on for me as well,
Yes.
and I didn't get it at all. It was like going like really slow, and then I cycled, and then all of a sudden it accelerated, and like really fast. But it was like a boost. It wasn't even like a permanent thing. It was just like
Yes.
it was just going like vroom, 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 vroom.
That's what I do every day.
That's what you do every day? How can you live with that?
I mean, I'm alright with it, to be honest.
It
But
sounds so
that bike
unsafe.
wasn't fully charged.
It wasn't fully charged.
No.
Was it?
I said, are you sure? You could either pick two, one of two. I said that one goes pretty fast. It just fully charged, and the other one didn't charge. I said
Okay.
from the right one beginning.
Okay. They both sound terrible.
Huh?
They both sound terrible, if I gotta be honest.
Well,
Yeah.
but
Anyway, well,
it's your choice of experience.
let's tell some stories that didn't happen like only like a couple hours ago. Well, I got this story about how with the school I went on a trip to IKEA.
IKEA. You mean the IKEA? Weet je wel, the where the big way, the big way is with
Um,
two roundabout.
I think so. Yes, that
Yes.
one, close to the school. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. Yes.
That's exactly where I went, and it was an interesting experience because like it was like a learning moment, but it wasn't a learning moment at all. I had no idea what we were supposed to learn there. We just walked around there, and it said we could eat breakfast there.
Oh,
Um,
I remember that. That happened to me as well.
yeah,
But yeah, I will say the teacher's name, Ruud, Mr. Ruud.
yeah,
That's his parentheses name, and yeah, we were going to the exact same IKEA, so it was I'm not sure it was a learning experience or anything. We just went to there and eat breakfast, and that's it.
yeah, yeah. So was it an interesting experience though?
No, it was the most boring ass experience I've ever had. Just like any other school
Trip.
trip. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, normally the school trips are more interesting than like actually
they are
being at
actually
school. But
yes, there are more interesting ones, but this one I find really boring, to be honest.
yeah, we could eat breakfast there, but there was a limitation on what kind of breakfast we could eat. And I remember I was going with this crazy guy. We'll call him Kyle, whatever. Kyle. Kyle was an absolutely crazy individual. He and so like I was we could pick what breakfast we wanted at because there was like a buffet, I guess you could call it, or like you could grab a plate and just pick anything from the assortment. And no, I don't like being late. But we could pick anything from the assortment, and but no, we couldn't as long as it was in the budget. But no, I picked like pancakes with like chocolate frosting, and I'm pretty sure it was in the budget. It was literally in the budget. But no, I had to pick like eggs or some shit, or some fucking like whack ass crackers, and that's the only thing I could eat. But
And what did Kyle choose?
he did actually get to eat pancakes and with chocolate frosting.
Oh damn!
Yeah, and it's like why don't I get that? And it was apparently it was because he had braces or something, or
What?
because yeah he couldn't eat. It didn't make any sense. I think at one
Wait,
point
wait,
they
wait. So he had the metal things racist, eh?
yeah.
That's the most shittiest reason I've ever heard.
Yeah, because like I know like a lot of people with with braces um are are
They
need
have
to eat
problems
like
with the teeth.
yeah they need to eat when they just have the braces they need to like eat very soft things, but there were plenty of other soft things that weren't pancakes with chocolate frosting, like the eggs. But no, he didn't want the egg, so he could pick something else, but I couldn't. But you know what? This is where I actually have to give some respect to Kyle. He was like, "You know what? You can have it." So he decided to give me it. But the reason for that wasn't because like he was so nice, but because he could. Well, I mean, it was nice, but he actually couldn't eat it. He didn't want to eat it because he wasn't hungry. He had already ate, and so yeah,
Oh damn!
that was a thing, and but I had the feeling like I had the feeling like he really didn't like being there. He just wanted to get out of there, and he keeps doing it. That's bad. Well, it's not that bad, but I had the feeling like he really didn't like being there. He really just wanted to get the fuck out of there. Because when I was eating my pancakes with chocolate frosting, he was like, eat it faster. He got like actually mad at me. He was like, wait, maybe you can take the dog
Yeah,
so I
sure,
can
sure, sure.
do a reenactment. He was like, eat faster, eat it. And I was like, I was already eating it. And it's like, what the fuck do you want from me? And at one point, he took the butter knife, he took an iron butter knife and started poking me with it because he was so in a rush. It
Oh
was like, what
no!
the fuck? But by the way, like an iron, do you know what an iron butter knife is?
Yes,
Yeah, it's like it wasn't anything serious.
Yes.
It was like he was poking me with it, like eat. And I was like, I'm literally doing that. He was a very crazy individual.
Damn.
Yeah, that was the guy who called you like a fat Chinese person. Yeah, he was just in general he was quite racist. That was the story of me going to IKEA. This was a little bit of a shorter one because reasons, but yeah. Um,
Yes.
um, so you want to say something?
I want to say I love this dog so much. He's the cutest. And the dog will say to you something as well. Subscribe.
Chalas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.